Start by looking at where Solayer or Layer currently stands in the crypto market. As of now, Layer is trading at around 25 cents, significant drop from its all-time high of about $3.39. That's a decline of over 90%, which is not uncommon in the volatile world of cryptocurrencies. With a circulating supply of roughly 312 million tokens and a total supply that could reach up to 1 billion, there's a lot of Layer out there. The token is built on the Solana blockchain, meaning its fate is closely tied to the broader Solana ecosystem and the overall sentiment in the crypto market. Understanding these basics sets the stage for exploring whether a return to $3 is realistic. Put things in perspective, Layer's all-time high was reached on May 5, 2025, when it soared to about $3.39. This peak was likely fueled by a combination of market enthusiasm, speculation, and perhaps some positive developments within the Solana ecosystem. However, since then the price has tumbled, reflecting the broader downturn in altcoins and the challenges facing many crypto projects. The dramatic fall from its peak highlights just how quickly fortunes can change in this space, and it's a reminder of the risks involved in chasing previous highs. One important factor to consider is Layer's token supply. With a circulating supply of around 312 million and a total supply that could reach 1 billion, there's a lot of potential for new tokens to enter the market. This can create downward pressure on the price, especially if large amounts are unlocked and sold. Tokenomics play a crucial role in determining price movements, and any significant increase in supply without a matching rise in demand can make it difficult for the price to recover. Investors should keep a close eye on unlock schedules and how the team manages these releases. Market sentiment is a powerful force in the world of cryptocurrencies. For Layer, being part of the Solana ecosystem means that its price is influenced not just by its own developments, but also by the overall mood in the crypto market and the performance of Solana itself. When sentiment is positive, prices can rise quickly, but negative sentiment can lead to sharp declines. This interconnectedness makes it essential to monitor broader trends and news that could impact both Solana and the wider crypto landscape. For Layer to make a comeback and reach $3 again, several key conditions would need to be met. First, there would need to be a significant increase in adoption or utility, with real-world use cases driving demand for the token. Major partnerships, network effects, or a breakthrough innovation could all help boost interest. Additionally, the team would need to carefully manage token unlocks to avoid flooding the market. Finally, a strong overall crypto market, especially within the Solana ecosystem, would provide the necessary tailwinds for such a dramatic price move. One of the most important drivers for any cryptocurrency is real-world adoption and utility. For Layer, this means finding ways to become indispensable within the Solana ecosystem or even beyond. If the project can demonstrate strong usage, attract large partnerships, or create network effects that make the token valuable, demand could rise significantly. This kind of organic growth is often more sustainable than speculative hype and can provide a solid foundation for price appreciation. Token unlocks are a double-edged sword. On one hand, they can provide liquidity and incentivize development. On the other, if too many tokens are released at once, it can create significant selling pressure and drive prices down. For Layer to have a shot at recovering, the team must carefully manage unlock schedules and communicate transparently with the community. This helps maintain investor confidence and prevents sudden shocks to the market. Bullish crypto market can lift all boats, including Layer. Factors like favorable regulation, increased institutional investment, and positive macroeconomic trends can create a strong environment for altcoins to thrive. If the broader market enters a new bull phase, Layer could benefit from increased attention and capital flows. However, relying solely on market conditions is risky, as sentiment can shift quickly and unpredictably. Since Layer is built on Solana, its prospects are closely tied to the health and growth of the Solana ecosystem. If Solana continues to attract developers, users, and capital, projects like Layer could see increased adoption and utility. Layer 2 solutions, new applications, and ecosystem-wide innovations can all contribute to a more vibrant environment, which in turn supports token prices. Keeping an eye on Solana's roadmap and major announcements is crucial for Layer holders. The world of altcoins, sentiment and narratives can drive price action just as much as fundamentals. If Layer becomes the next hot topic in the Solana or Layer 2 space, speculative interest could surge. However, competition is fierce and new projects are constantly emerging. Staying ahead requires continuous innovation and effective communication to keep the community engaged and excited. Reaching the $3 mark by the end of 2025 is a tall order for Layer. The market is currently weak for altcoins, and Layer is already down more than 90% from its peak. Achieving a 12 times increase in a short time frame would require extraordinary circumstances, such as a massive bull run or a groundbreaking development. High token supply and potential unlocks add further headwinds, making this target highly ambitious. Altcoins as a whole have faced significant headwinds in recent months. Many projects are trading well below their all-time highs, and investor appetite for risk has diminished. This environment makes it difficult for tokens like Layer to gain traction, especially without a strong narrative or clear utility. Until sentiment shifts, the path to recovery remains steep. With the year already well underway, the window for Layer to achieve a 12 times increase is shrinking. Such rapid growth is rare, even in the fast-moving world of crypto. Unless there's a major catalyst or a market-wide surge, expecting Layer to reach $3 by year-end is optimistic. Investors should temper expectations and consider more conservative scenarios. Even if demand for Layer increases, the high token supply could limit upside potential. Large unlocks or sales by early investors can create persistent selling pressure, making it hard for the price to sustain gains. Effective management of the supply side is essential for any hope of a significant price recovery. Without a strong catalyst such as a major partnership, technological breakthrough, or market-wide rally, it's unlikely that Layer will reach its previous highs. Exceptional events are rare and relying on them can be risky. Investors should look for concrete developments and avoid betting solely on hope. Given the current market conditions and the ambitious price target, investing in Layer is a high-risk bet. The potential for significant gains exists, but so does the risk of disappointment. For those with a low-risk tolerance, it may be wise to approach with caution and only allocate a small portion of their portfolio. If the crypto market enters a strong bull phase, Layer could see significant upside. Bull markets tend to lift all tokens, and renewed interest in Solana projects could benefit Layer. However, even in a bullish environment, reaching $3 would require exceptional performance and widespread adoption. For Layer to thrive, it needs to carve out a meaningful role within the Solana ecosystem. This could involve becoming a key player in decentralized finance, NFTs, or other emerging sectors. The more integrated and useful Layer becomes, the greater its chances of price appreciation. Given all the factors at play, a more realistic price range for Layer by the end of 2025 might be between 70 cents and $1.50. This scenario assumes some positive developments but not the extraordinary events needed for a full recovery to $3. Investors should set their expectations accordingly and avoid overcommitting based on optimistic projections. If nothing major happens in terms of adoption, partnerships, or market sentiment, Layer could remain below $1 for the foreseeable future. Modest recoveries are possible, but without strong catalysts, the price is unlikely to return to previous highs. Patience and realistic expectations are essential in this scenario. For those with a long-term mindset, it's important to focus on the fundamentals of the project and the broader ecosystem. If you believe in Layer's technology and its potential to grow within Solana, a small, cautious position could make sense. However, it's crucial to remain disciplined and avoid chasing unrealistic targets. If your strategy involves small-cap or AI-related altcoins, diversification is important. While Layer could offer upside, spreading your investments across multiple projects can help manage risk. Look for projects with strong teams, clear use cases, and active communities to increase your chances of success. At the end of the day, the strength of Layer's fundamental technology will play a major role in its long-term success. Projects that solve real problems and offer unique value propositions are more likely to survive and thrive, even in challenging markets. Keep an eye on development progress and technological milestones. It's easy to get caught up in hype and set lofty price targets, but realistic expectations are essential for long-term success. Understand the risks, recognize the challenges, and plan your investments accordingly. This approach helps avoid disappointment and keeps you focused on achievable goals. Setting a $3 target for Layer by the end of 2025 is optimistic, and the risk of disappointment is high. Crypto markets are unpredictable, and even the best projects can struggle to meet ambitious goals. It's important to balance hope with caution and be prepared for a range of outcomes. Stay informed about major developments in the Solana ecosystem and the broader crypto market. News about partnerships, technological upgrades, or regulatory changes can have a significant impact on Layer's price. Being proactive and staying up to date can help you make better investment decisions. Tokenomics, or the economic model behind a token, is a critical factor in its long-term viability. For Layer, understanding how tokens are distributed, unlocked, and used within the ecosystem can provide valuable insights into future price movements. Projects with well-designed tokenomics are better positioned to weather market volatility. A strong, engaged community can make a big difference for any crypto project. Active participation, regular updates, and transparent communication help build trust and attract new users. For Layer, fostering a vibrant community could be a catalyst for renewed interest and growth. Speculation can drive short-term price spikes, but long-term success depends on strong fundamentals. For Layer, balancing hype with real progress is essential. Investors should look beyond price charts and focus on the underlying technology, team, and ecosystem development. Strategic partnerships can provide a significant boost to a project's credibility and adoption. For Layer, securing collaborations with established players in the Solana ecosystem or beyond could open new opportunities and drive demand. Keep an eye out for partnership announcements as potential catalysts. Layer 2 solutions are gaining traction as a way to scale blockchain networks and reduce costs. If Layer can position itself as a leader in this space, it could attract significant attention and usage. Innovation and differentiation are key to standing out in a crowded market. The crypto space is highly competitive, with new projects launching every day. For Layer to succeed, it must continuously innovate and offer unique value. Monitoring competitors and adapting to market changes is essential for long-term survival and growth. Wider economic and regulatory factors can have a major impact on the crypto market. Changes in interest rates, government policies, or global events can influence investor sentiment and capital flows. Staying aware of these macro trends can help you anticipate potential market shifts. Institutional investment in cryptocurrencies has grown in recent years, bringing more stability and legitimacy to the market. If institutions show interest in Solana or related projects, Layer could benefit from increased capital and attention. However, institutional flows are often unpredictable and can change quickly. Regulatory clarity can provide a boost to the crypto market by reducing uncertainty and encouraging investment. If governments take a positive stance toward cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology, projects like Layer could see increased adoption and price appreciation. It's important to manage expectations and avoid making investment decisions based solely on price targets. Focus on the fundamentals, stay informed, and be prepared for a range of outcomes. This balanced approach can help you navigate the ups and downs of the crypto market. Looking back at Layer's price history can provide valuable lessons. The sharp rise to its all-time high and subsequent decline highlight the importance of timing, sentiment, and market cycles. Use these insights to inform your future investment decisions and avoid repeating past mistakes. Discipline is essential for successful investing, especially in volatile markets like crypto. Set clear goals, stick to your strategy, and avoid making impulsive decisions based on short-term price movements. This approach can help you stay focused and achieve better long-term results. Diversifying your portfolio across different assets and sectors can help manage risk and improve returns. While Layer may offer potential, it's wise to spread your investments and avoid putting all your eggs in one basket. This strategy can help you weather market volatility and capture more opportunities. Regularly assess your risk exposure and adjust your portfolio as needed. Crypto markets can change rapidly, and staying flexible is important. Use stop-loss orders, set position sizes carefully, and be ready to adapt to new information or market conditions. Emotions can cloud judgment and lead to poor investment decisions. Stay calm, avoid panic selling, and don't let fear or greed drive your actions. Developing a rational, disciplined approach will help you navigate the ups and downs of the crypto market more effectively. The crypto landscape is constantly evolving, and successful investors are those who continue to learn and adapt. Stay curious, seek out new information, and be open to adjusting your strategy as the market changes. Continuous learning is key to long-term success. To sum up, Layer faces significant challenges on its path back to $3, including high supply, market weakness, and the need for strong catalysts. While a dramatic recovery is possible, it's unlikely without extraordinary developments. Setting realistic expectations, staying informed, and managing risk are the best ways to approach this investment. Ultimately, whether Layer can bounce back to $3 depends on a combination of market conditions, project developments, and broader trends in the Solana ecosystem. While the odds are stacked against such a rapid recovery, staying disciplined and focusing on fundamentals can help you make smarter investment decisions in the ever-changing world of crypto. As we look to the future, keep monitoring Layer's progress, Solana's ecosystem growth, and the overall crypto market. Stay patient, remain flexible, and continue learning. With the right approach, you can navigate the uncertainties and position yourself for potential opportunities, whether with Layer or other promising projects.